Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire and the adventures of Robin of the Hood. We've just killed Consul Hout and about to go back to Neketaka and turn in a load of bounties that we've done. Yeah, here's Consul Hout's skull. I can have as a pet. Yeah, so they do more corrode damage and I get Visage of Consul Hout and can summon Consul Hout. Boots of Stability. That. Ah, I already have that. Boots of the Void, okay. So, we got a load of bounties to turn in. We have to go here and here. So, let's go to Neketaka first. Still injured, yes he is. Need more alcohol. Do 15 damage, melee attacks. Okay. Kuaru, I think that might be another bounty, but we can get him later. There's the trade ship. All the good items. So first we will go and respec Maid Marian because I keep meaning to do that and always forget. I believe we can turn in a bounty here as well, if I remember correctly.
My little privateer, you have
Dealt with Fiend.
Perfecto. A pirate deserves no better send-off than a watery tomb.
Enya passes you a hefty bag of coins. That was 2,300. Okay.
But you did not just come to... You've done well for the company. My last target is Sayuka the Shark, a Rawatayan Kasita who we suspect of intimidating survey ships.
Her lips pull back in a hate-filled sneer. I've already dealt with this, Eva.
Perfecto. For once our service ships may take to the waters without fear. Knowing that is almost priceless.
She strains her back to support a sack of coins and lays it at your feet. You have gained 3,500 copper.
You've taken all the work from the louses of Queen's Birth, and I have nothing more to offer you, save this.
Hesitating, Enya sticks out a hand and tips her head to the side, wearing an awkward smile. Shake her hand. Been a pleasure working with you, Enya. Okay. Money was not so important for us there. Arcana. Metaphysics, insight, bluff. We don't need to specialize in bluff. I specialize in bluff. We can just do insight and the physics.
Now, you see any?
So athletics for second wind. Sight. We'll get arms bearer. Now arcana. Physics. We want whispers of treason. Arcana and insight. And now phantom foes. We need wood skin if we're getting form of Dangan. Burn, pierce and shock. Burn, pierce and shock. It gives us the armor without the 20 defense and disengaging and immunity to dexterity and stride. Maybe we shouldn't take that. Blizzard for now. Shield. And the physics and arcana. Let's take recall agony again. Okay, now and insight. And we want... I can't get any... Yeah, let's go and take a druid spell. So instead of wood skin, could either get corrode, insect swarm. Maybe we should get a passive. Weapon and shield would give us bonuses. Shield. And there is so On the other hand, taking wood skin gives me bonus pierce, shock, burn. I might not want to use a 4th level spell because it gives us Moonwell. Let's try Autumn's Decay. If it's no good, maybe we go back to wood skin. Arcana and insight. And this time we want Puppet Master, definitely, and Infestation of Maggots. Metaphysics, and we in link. Go for this time. and we need mace. Arcana. Physics. This time secret auras. Arcana. Insight. Definitely want pain block. One of the best cipher spells, I think. And we want Form of the Delemgan. Yeah, body attunement. Arcana and metaphysics. I think we had Silent Scream. I don't know how useful that was. It seemed to do very much. It's Shred. To say, most of the Shred spells are absolutely useless. This one does stun. Target. But it gives him an area effect interrupt. Which probably she wouldn't have otherwise. Overwhelming Wave also stuns. Yeah, let's go for this because we can use it as long as we have focus. Now I will get pistol. Okay, and metaphysics. Has to be ringleader. And this time instead of Firebug we get rapid casting. That will also benefit the cipher abilities Arcana and Insight. I'm not sure Detonate was really worth having. Take it for now, and if we still don't use it very much, maybe we will get rid of it. Arcana, Insight. I definitely do not want Firebug again. I like this one because it's electrical damage and frightens. Good against constructs. This can be okay. The Plague of Insects is also nice. It's like a super powered version of Insect Swarm. You can get quite nice combination of these spells if you use Insect Swarm, Infestation of Maggots and Plague of Insects at the same time. It does loads of raw damage. This Wall of Thorns is the same crap Jyoti has. I think I will go with Plague of Insects. And the Relentless Storm is very useful. Massive area effect stun. Yeah, let's try this. I think we might have taken Conjure Blight. I seem to remember being able to summon a Blight. Maybe we'll wait till we get Greater Blight.
Yes?
Speed it up here to check where we need to go next. So that is Furrante, that's in the palace. We have to go to the palace anyway to talk to the prince. Go to Dunnage. And the Dunnage to see Captain Furrante. To report to the Director Castro. Yeah, that's where we're probably going next. Go to the Fleet Master. We have to get the bounty here. The books. The maps rather. See, God Eothas, there's so much we have to do. Okay, means we don't want to leave just yet. We want to go here first.
Welcome back. It is a pleasure to see you once again. Tell me, how is the sailing? Smooth? Nothing to delay your expedition, I hope. How might I assist you?
Maybe I don't have anything for it. Okay. Now we get to see the Fleet Master. Voice calls out to you from an alleyway. Neketaka's poor districts host more dark than light. The streets and alleys, the only housing many Hawaiian know. As you pass by one of these alleys, a voice calls out to you. Turn to see a hand fall out from the darkness. The pale palm balances a figurine. I've been waiting for this. More silhouette than statue in the dim light, and when you try to get a clearer look, the fingers fold back. This is a nice figurine, I think. Magic, the voice says. It summons beasts to harry your enemies, will save you in a pinch in a city as dangerous as this. Surely your life's worth a few silver. Torchlight glints from the man's teeth. You want you follow, the figure withdraws into the darkness. Though you only caught a glimpse of it, you know that the figurine is no mere trinket. There is untapped power within its form. Enter the tunnel. In the alley, a torch ignites, revealing a tunnel entrance. You pass through the archway. On the other side, a group of Principi hold torches and blades. Bodies stuff the corners, eyes drawing the flickering flames. Some with their hands bound, others face down in the grime. Strange facsimile. Valiant term meaning easy. Strangely facsimile, isn't it? The pirate draws his weapon, set out a little cheese, and these foreign rats come tick 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 chittering in. Okay, they want to kill us. I'm going to attack them because I don't normally do that. I normally just tell them to hand over the figurine. I I don't think I've ever actually done this fight before. Slit them stem to stern. Furrante, Pistolier, Brawler, Paladin, Diona. I wonder if he's going to have any special abilities. So will Scarlet knock him down. Get out of here. Target him. And interrupt. For attack, give us resolve, then buff yourself. Little John, get out some skeletons. Azim. Wait for them to rush in. And Maid Marian. No, do not turn yourself like that. Give us form of the Delmangan. Stay here and knock him down. Go back. See, blind them. Cut through is nearly dead, just finish him off. Come here and help Azim. Azim, come this way and flank. No, don't do that. Let's see, maybe we can roar. Help them out. War off. I think what we will do. God, the range on that is massive. Let's try infestation. No, what is it? Insect swarm. New spell. See how it goes. "45 seconds. That will do a lot of damage. It's much better than Firebug. Just the first tick is doing the same damage as Firebug.
I'm here.
Indeed.
Here's the statue.
Of course.
That gives us a Gravehound that we can summon. Carry on to the Fleet Master's office.
My favorite privateer. Clear skies.
Oyu crosses his arms over his chest. Dealt with RotH.
Then let us content ourselves that some small corner of the archipelago is safe from Valian excess.
Passes you a heavy pouch and smiles. 2,500 copper.
Our work is unfinished, privateer. Are you ready to hunt anew?
What bounties do you have available?
Captain, your final target is Burunga, a Hawana captain of many seasons. She is known for bending nature to her will and pursuing her foes with relentless fury.
Okay, it's easily a druid. Take the bounty.
Burunga commands the Dao Pugra's Tooth, which braves the turbulent waters of the Afachina Channel, far to the northeast of Neketaka.
Koyo squints towards the horizon, nodding to him. Farewell. What does the peddler have we need?
I've got all. Take a look.
Take these potions. Healing. Now we go to this crown. Can't need to go here, but we'll check out if we do.
What say, Hunter?
Okay, no. Hunting that. Go here. We have Arak yet? Lager, Ale, Arak. Keep one here. Yeah, it's just Arak. That's for. Maybe the drink cellar by the dark cupboard. I think there's someone that sells drinks there.
The belly of the great eel roars with hunger. Will you help Barati to calm it?
Breathes heavily and stares from under the furrowed brow. I've dealt with a hero.
Akira, and the seas grow quiet while Tangaloa grows fat on outsider meat.
Barati sighs heavily and passes you payment. What bounties do you have available?
The great eel swims toward Rafik, the Redbeard, but the Principe captain outpaces even the gods. Rafik sinks Juana's ships for joy and plunder. This cannot stand.
I'll take the bounty.
The great eel licks his mighty chops. Know Rafik by his Tao, Siren Song, which haunts the waters south of Cookspur Island, northeast of Neketaka.
Barati crosses his arms over his chest. Farewell. Speak to the prince. Dunnage. Director Castor. Alchemy. Yeah, that's all Dunnage. Ah, no, we just go downstairs.
So, my sister finally wishes to negotiate with the Wahaki.
Prince crosses his arms and purses his lips, looking quietly impressed.
Months ago, I told Onikaza to make appeals to the Wahaki Ranga. She must feel the walls of the Deadfire closing in, I say.
Do you have any advice?
Be respectful. and ignore the mutterings in the street. I say the Wahaki are keepers of tradition, not hardened killers. But if earning the trust of the Wahaki was easy, I would have done it ages ago.
I have other questions.
If there's curiosity to be satisfied, Akira, I will help.
We should talk more about Mataro Kozi.
Do not leave me in suspense, I say. Have you found Matario Kozi?
Arui raises his brow and gestures for you to speak. Your expedition never made it off Mataro Kozi. I'm sorry.
I sent good women and men to die in the name of the tribe.
One of them survived.
In the vague hope. May Ngati thank them for their courage, and Wodaka for their loyalty. May they return to us as Rangas.
Rui raises a shaking hand to touch his lowered brow.
What of their findings, Watcher? Did they recover anything? Anything about Ukaizo?
Found this ancient Tarana navigation chart. Prince accepts the chart in silence, holding it up to the light and poring over every detail with interest. His hands tremble as he holds the paper.
An unusual accounting of the Isles, I say. Each one measured in relation to...
His finger drifts up to the sigil of a Kaizu. Rui nods. Do you have what you need to find a Kaizu?
If I did, my sister would hold a parade in your honor. Ngati is one to throw obstacles in our path, but I say that an outdated chart is better than none at all.
Spinning all the while, Rui rolls up the parchment and tosses you a heavy pouch of coin. You have gained 1,700 copper. Sailing uncharted waters isn't cheap.
Akira, here, for your expenses.
Tosses you a lighter pouch. You've gained 250 copper.
When we know enough, my sister will finance a fleet-wide search. Not for breadcrumbs, but lost Ukaizo.
I had some trouble with the Deadfire company on the open sea.
Akira, they will not let you escape with what they could so easily steal.
Prince Aruri murmurs under his breath.
But will they not find the original chart as unprotected as a Reparo food pile?
Not if you send a war party to sink their ships and cut down the rest.
Onikaza needs our fleet strength here, in her city. Even with the help of the gods, our task was unlikely before these complications, I say.
Wave you on, eager to change the topic. The bark cloth was a message from the Wahaki to deter any visitors.
For what do they protect Matario Kozi, when its knowledge could help all Huana? One day I will have words with their Ranga to settle our differences.
Nothing more to report, Your Highness.
This is much to learn in a day, even for this warrior.
He touches his brow and considers.
I sent the expedition to their fate, and those who followed. Death is on my conscience this day.
He lifts his gaze to meet yours, saying nothing.
May all who fell on Matario Kozi slip through the eel's jaws. Huana and outsider alike.
Sighing, Arui bows his head.
But on to brighter times, I say. If Ukaizo can be found, then so too will the hopes of our people be made manifest.
Mask of grief breaks under the pull of a broad smile.
Too much has happened for you to waste words with a royal brother. From now on, you work with Onikaza as an honored guest of her rooftop garden. Only, be kind to her cats.
Farewell. Now let's go speak with Arkamir and Director Castol. Then I think we can leave for Dunnage. See if Una has any gems that we can buy whilst we're here.
Gemstone.
Very nice. Ardraban.
If you require directions to Bakana's observatory, look to your sextant.
Kana, I found this old almanac in an orrery. Look familiar?
You did you? That does rather defeat the purpose of absolution.
Alchemy tugs in his lower lip and scrutinizes it.
So be it. Follow me down to the scrying pool.
Okay. See. I never actually killed Alchemy. I'd like to kill him though.
As you like.
He's really rude and arrogant. Alchemy gestures down at the scrying pool. We peer into the waters. Dark silhouettes sit arrayed in a circle, and the surface of the pool ripples in tune with muted voices carrying from below. Dip your face into the water. Soon does your skin break the surface tension, then you feel a breeze of warm air. Peering into the stone chamber ringed with braziers and tapestries as you would an open window. Robed men and women clutch the armrests of their thrones. Water drips from your chin. The other magi seem for the moment unfazed by your presence. Namawa folds her arms and stares down. The woman who keeps her fists balled at her sides, ooze drips from the sleeves of the Amawa's robe, falls at the floor. Mistake the matter, cackled. My curiosity and perusal are not endorsements of her research. With an air of boredom. The Kana won't suddenly be vindicated by the like of us, having simply read her work. Something green and twisted wiggles under the table. Kakaloth points down, and a flash of light incinerates it on the spot, filling the room with the stench of overcooked snail. A suppressed chuckle carries over the silence that follows. You're a slippery fiend, or some of us refuse to taint our reason with half-wit conclusions of circle rejects. Keep the slugs to yourself, Kakaloth grits her teeth. Are you finished? We could get started if she would banish the thing. Enamored of my ankles, Kakaloth points an accusing finger at Maura. Swear she baits me at every turn, Alchemy. You call this conclave. I hope you're ready to impose some be damned courtesy. Maura, your pets can wait outside. Alchemy waits patiently as Maura makes a shooing gesture. Wet slurping sound goes in awe, and something dark and large makes its way towards an exit. We're ready to speak rationally. Our patience is about to be rewarded. He strokes his beard and sighs, inviting you to speak. I bring you Bakana's research. Some of us welcome it more than others. Minoletta flicks a spark in Kakaloth's direction. Alchemy had eyes on the Deadfire for some time. Is this gathering necessary? Lengrath coughs into her palm, producing a cloud of smoke that blurs the air around her. Did you not ask me the same question last week? Alchemy grimaces across the table. That was an acolyte of Lengrath. The real one sits before you at present. One is as good as another. She smiles, shrugging. Ninagoth massages her brow with both hands. This posturing is without value or reason. Get on with it, old man. Beckons to Alchemy. I was about to do exactly that, the Archmage nods and clears his throat, elbowing you out of the way so that his face commands the scrying pool. There was no Archmage. We all agree that she was on the cusp of a breakthrough before her unfortunate disappearance. Archimere takes a book from you and licks his fingers as he begins to turn pages. Lost an item, Bekana's research. Why did you never officially recognize her? Studies had no merit. They yielded nothing of interest or relevance. Until today, Archimere raises an eyebrow. But that is as may, someone did not wish for this breakthrough to occur. For that alone, we have good reason to seek knowledge of her amateurish, if enthusiastic research. Archimere's eyebrows form a steep triangle as he arrives at a page of figures and coordinates. Discovered a river of soul essence flowing through the Deadfire. Archmages exchange furtive glances. Lengrath tilts her head to the side in every way unperturbed. Lengrath clears her throat. We arrived at that conclusion long ago. Try and keep up. Yet she traced the path of the river while we only speculated on its existence. Archimedes pulls on his beard and squints down at the almanac. Where does it go? Archimedes sets the book aside and pulls out a vellum map of the Deadfire. He traces his finger from the shadows of the great reef northward. Where it goes is not my immediate concern. I am occupied by who presently follows it. The path of Eothas is winding but unerringly intentional. His finger begins to stray east. He pauses on open ocean, brow furrowed. Could that be? Tane leads forward, trailing off as he cranes his neck for a glance at the parchment. Suddenly all the attention shifts back to you. I think we've taken more than our share of the Watcher's time, unless there are any final questions. Blinking, Archimere lifts his brow and waits your dismissal, hovering on his tongue. Why was Consulhout so interested in this? Are you keeping secrets from us, old man? This is the first time hearing of it. Minoletta rests his chin on her fists and fixes Archimede's severe glare. It wasn't of immediate pertinence. Besides, Consulhout has been dispatched yet again, esteemed mistress of missiles. Archimere favours Minoletta with a stiff bow. Your flattery has gone stale. To address the Watcher, I imagine that Consulhout wished to sustain the wicked existence. Want of essence. Would you kindly put a stop to that? Minoletta nods, favouring you with a smile that she denied Archimede. Nothing further, Archmage. Here, baubles for your service. Not that you deserve them. Consider your debt repaid with interest. Archimere turns back to the circle and pointedly ignores you. Archimede's illuminated discoveries. Okay, we also don't need that, so we don't have a wizard.
I'm here.
We need Mother of Pearl for the shield upgrade.
Indeed.
Yeah, here we might get it.
Quench your thirst on the way up the mountain?
Maisha inclines her head and gestures to a wagon loaded with kegs. Show me what you've got. Have it. Go into the dark cupboard and see what supplies they have. Must have restocked by now.
shop, imp.
So we'll get this potion. These for little John for Azim. Get Moonwell. Sing. Circle of Protection. A few things here. This is for one. Distance, dexterity. Okay.
It's not that I don't want to carry more.
Can get you some of these here. Doesn't really need these potions, it drinks them. Not any healing potions. Get skin. Try and make some. Great. In a heat. That's what I have to do. Need that. Need this. I know that's a drug. I don't want drugs. I can give him explosives. Guy needs something as well. Right, blistable. We'll go here as well, because she would have restocked as well.
Welcome back, stranger.
Okay. Go see the director. Sell some stuff at the Wild Mare and we can go. Last. We go to Dunnage. Get the bounties we've been working on.
Do you suppose a Hasongo was a kind of vengeance for RotH's assistance with the God Hammer? Oh, listen to me. It all sounds perfectly mad.
Took care of things at the bathhouse.
Perfecto. What did you discover?
Guano is selling gunpowder and weapons to the Principe.
Diverus? That is worse than I suspected. Please, explain. Spare me no details.
Tola is planning on using Royal Deadfire Company weapons against a Valian trading company convoy carrying luminous Ardra.
Madiko, our convoy routes are meant to be a well-guarded secret. I might as well have sent the Principe a letter.
Guano is smuggling Royal Deadfire Company munitions.
An interesting scheme. Fortunate that you were able to get wind of it.
That's all.
That is enough to work with. Agressiva. I do believe I'm going to ruin Quarno's day.
Gained 1,400 copper.
I do have another matter I could use your assistance with, Watcher. If
What do you need?
Moment, it concerns a business associate, a captain by the name of Furrante. Something of a notable figure among the Principi, I'm told.
So you're taking a page from Guano's book?
Believe me, the irony is painful. Still, I think there is a clear difference. Quarno sought to improve his own fortunes, whereas this, I do for the company. Captain Furrante will have the details, but the matter concerns a contact of his on the island of Crookspur. Apparently, they're having some trouble out there with the hostile tribe. You help them, Furrante helps the company. You've proven resourceful. You make the logical choice.
I'll go find this Captain Furrante then.
You'll find Furrante in Dunnage. Dunnage is a
that's handy, that's where we're going anyway.
As you might imagine. You'll likely be in less danger there than on the sea, but all the same, I recommend extreme caution.
Okay.
I shall make it so.
Glad to see you in one piece, Watcher. I heard you had an eventful trip to Hasongo. The truth is that much of this archipelago is still a mystery to us. And such mysteries are often fatal, as the Royal Deadfire Company discovered. Perhaps if you relay your findings to Director Castol, he will finally grasp that truth.
Some questions for you.
Please, go ahead.
What do you think of Castol?
I have the utmost respect for Director Castol. He made his fortune of peculiar little investments as a younger man. Our investors must have sensed their kindred spirit, no? I think the pressures of leadership are starting to wear on him, poor man.
No more questions.
Very well.
Farewell. Okay. Go and quickly sell some stuff because I think we're overloaded. Yeah. A lot of money, this stuff. Won't bother trying to level ship crew. Leave them at their current level for now.
Now, you see anything you like?
Definitely not going back to Swift Hunters. God. Okay. So. Enchant, but we will keep the superb ones. Crew, exceptional. So this we'll keep for the crew next time we level them. Yeah, no Arak. Let's level up while we're here. So Arcana, the physics, time we want. It's Mind Plague. Amplified Wave, Russian Prone, Disintegration. I think I would take maybe Amplified Wave. Venom Bloom is useful, weakens them and frightens them. Never really used RotH Skulls. Lots of people online say it's a good spell. I've never found it particularly great. We're Life Giver, so we can't have had this blight. We don't get access to summons. Either Practiced Healer or Sunlance. Let's go with Sunlance, because we can't always use Garden of Life. Why is she got it? That's wrong. Marion. Okay, we can also add this spell. the interrupt. Got the plague of insects. So want to have concentration. Status target has concentration and doesn't have a constitution. Threat self threatened by multiple enemies that are 55 created enemies. Okay. Add that here. Photo. Bit too high. Get 60 and see if it gets used too much. Now fry tug. Kana. Religion. Ah, these are nice spells now. I think we will get Hand of Wheel and Woe. Great. And Dismissal. This can turn lots of fights. Fights that look difficult can be made really easy. Crowns for the Faithful would also be nice.
Just say the word.
Got Symbol of Whale. Blazons the ground with a symbol of whale, periodically causing increased damage to enemies in the area and granting concentration to allies. Okay. Okay. Of this I'll do manually. Gonna set that up with AI. Little John can have athletics and intimidate as usual. Okay, let's get this. Then we get the rage back if we kill it. We will selectively use it to kill people. This would be nice. So synced, thy biting winds, O Eldnari. I think I'm gonna go for arms bearer. I seem to have a weapon. Go for great sword. Yeah, maybe a ranged weapon, because he doesn't have one at the moment. That might be quite useful for him. Think about swapping that. We never use the staff. It's really for someone who plant beast abilities. Useful against vessels, and thematically it works well with Little John. Maybe he needs to start using other weapons.
What can I do?
Now Azim, go athletics and streetwise. Defense, Christie. Yeah, let's go with that. Distance. Guard. Deflection. And tough. We go with tough and critical defense. Go with a large shield.
Yes?
Yes.
Now myself. Alchemy. In fact, maybe we'll go mechanics and bluff. No, let's go with alchemy. Twin shots, the range of ranged attack that shoots 2 projectiles. Fury. I like this ability actually. I think we're gonna go with survival of the fittest. Where we get 10 accuracy against bloodied targets. And we want improved deflection against range attacks. It's for both of us, right? Ranger and their companion here. Go with Cupus. Can leave. Yeah, here's Dunnage. What's that? Cook spare Kratin. Let's board him. We haven't done much. the first combat this video. Oh no, second. There were the people with the figure. The dog. We got Aeldys, Palagina. Okay. This side is okay. Rike, Edwin, Aeldys. Okay. So let's send little John up there. Because they need some help, I think. As they even go here and get ready. I will hobble the slaver. Buff yourself. And bless us. And Maid Marian. Come up here. And put this down on them. Little John, get up here quickly. Roar. Here and attack. So it's immobilized. He must be resistant to dexterity afflictions. Right, this. Oh, where did Maya come from? I didn't notice her. Good for the we try and interrupt. There. Try and detonate this slave. Damn it. Let's try Sun Lance on the captain.
Good to me.
Someone here.
Just say the word.
Stand together!
Okay, just regular stuff, no Eric. Another slaver. It's Matron Dweger. Captain King. Okay.
Indeed.
Not sure if to give her a bounty on.
What's a good word,
So.
Scuttler?
You don't have to worry about Chorno any longer.
Hope the Navy doesn't trouble you none over it. They tend to hold a grudge.
Shrugging, a edict passes you a pouch of coins. 1,500 copper.
Hey, you're better with this than I
What
thought.
bounties do you
Your next
have?
target is Kwaru.
I'll take the bounty.
You would. Kwaru helms the junk. Already on it.
think we talked to these.
Bon amico. Well,
Yeah.
Forest.
Yes, sir. That was it.
I welcome your return.
Desiree gives you a warm smile. She dances a coin across her knuckles, mirth a bright glint in her eyes. You killed Lord Admiral Imp.
So, the puffed up little charlatan is gone for good. Well done.
1,700
That's one down.
copper.
Just 3 left to go. If you're still game.
Though her smile is sunny, it doesn't quite match the look in her eyes. I killed Lady Emperor.
Finally, the lady falls. You already have my gratitude. Now take my coin.
Drops a generous pouch in your palm. 2,500.
But halfway is half done, my friend. There are 2 more members of the Firebrand's old crew that need your special attention.
I killed Katrin.
I hope Katrin put on a good show for you before the end.
The grin is wicked, sharp as a jungle's cat. 1,500 copper.
There's just the 1 crew member left now.
I killed Torkar.
I'd say it's a shame to have lost such a brilliant mind, but Torkar didn't give you any choice.
5,000 copper.
You've put to bed the last of the Firebrand's crew, my friend, which was more than I ever could have hoped for. Thank you truly. I can rest easy now, knowing they got what they deserved.
Tell me about your sister. Smile twitches at the corner of her lips.
Dunnage was a wild girl from the day she was born. She came out of the womb yelling loud enough to make your ears bleed. And she never really stopped. She chased a bad end like a winter-starved wolf chases the first fat deer calf of spring. It was only a matter of time before she caught it. But dead is dead. And reminiscing with you won't bring her back.
Farewell. Maybe somewhere here we can buy Arak.
You return? Oh, what would you like to...
We'll take the grappling. Eager blade, that's also something I've never really used because of being pierce. In fact, I don't think I've ever used the stocks in this game. Hammer's nice. Ah, and those we would definitely take. This. Get these ingredients.
Whatever might I may luck.
Okay, spoken to him. Is there anything here that we didn't get?
So our chartered anything in
Crew stained grasp. Okay.
So I got anything in
Crew stained grasp, squid's grasp, void wall. We'll take this potion of arcane protection, healing, iron skins, spatial clarity. Ah, mother of pearl, we need that. Garden of life. Let's upgrade the shield. Sheltering light, allies receive increased defense. With the heat light, small, powerful. I think we'll go for sheltering light. Let's see what this person sells. It's food. Yeah. Here maybe is Arak. The bar.
If it's a drink you want, what are you having? I'll pour you a double.
Why did you try Ondra's bile earlier?
I did tell you the list of ingredients, eh? He'll have stuff dribbling out of both ends for a week.
Tell me
Maybe
what
two
you've
if
got.
he's really unlucky.
Ah, Arak. So what did I actually need that for? I think it was puke stabber. Yeah, so instead of 15, it's 20%. Yeah, that's... Now we have to go and speak to Furrante.
Castol warned me you would come, but he did not indicate how much he'd have briefed you in advance.
Captain straightens the frilled cuffs of his sleeve, ready to get down to business. Not at liberty to say.
Then, surely you refer to that matter? You can assure Castol that I would have handled it in due time. I've simply been tied up with other matters.
Frown tugs at the corners of his mouth and he strokes a thumb thoughtfully along the curved grip of his flintlock.
However,
Then he smiles sharply without any warmth.
if you were to handle this small matter for the both of us, I would see to your reward, personally.
Drop the excuses and give me the details.
As you prefer.
He tugs curtly on the cuffs of his sleeves.
You're to go to Crookspur and speak with a Master Kua. He runs the island. Hand me your map, and I'll mark Crookspur's location. I trust that Castol has already pressed upon you the need for discretion regarding this matter. Don't
He snatches the map from your hands.
answer that.
After scrawling a black X, he hands the map back and turns away without another word. See, go to C now. You've received an important missive from Captain Aeldys. Hello, lovesome. I hear you've got a deal, another one really, going on with Furrante to muck around in that mess that is Cookspur Island. Before you go sailing in to do that cockroach's bidding, come and have a chat with me, will you? I've got a proposition for you I think you'll find wickedly enticing. I'll reserve a berth for the Reliant at Fort Deadlight's docks. Destroy the letter. We may as well do that as we're nearby.
Are you ready
Take me to
meet our
Aeldys.
I see you're still alive.
Give you a crooked grin.
But what can I do, you lovesome?
Did you want to meet about?
I've got a problem, Watcher. And I think you're just the captain to solve it. Me and Furrante don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. Not least of which is the future of the Principe. We got few rules amongst us new bloods. But one of them is that you live free. We steal and we might murder, but if you pledge to us, you're our blood, our family. Now, if I were to act in direct opposition to Furrante, he'd use it to call a vote of the Council of Captains. He'd see me swinging by the neck. But no one's got a leash on you. Which means if you were to, perchance, free the slaves at Crooksburg, Furrante couldn't do piss all about it. No one deserves to be enslaved by another. Understand? I'm asking you to sail to Crooksburg to meet with one of mine. She's hiding within their midst, and will have insider information on the slavers.
How do I find your pirate at Cookspur?
She'll find you, lovesome. You'll know her by her scar. It's a ghastly sight.
How's Furrante connected to the slavers?
I've only suppositions to offer you, lovesome. But I'd bet my swollen-et Furrante is attempting to gain standing with someone other than the slavers. Aiding the slavers is small fry for a captain like Furrante. It wouldn't pay well enough to be worth the investment. Nope, he's got ulterior motives, mark my words.
Furrante may be working with the Valian Trading Company.
Well, well, ain't that a fine thing to know? It makes sense for certain.
Her eyes narrow.
Aiding the slavers is small fry for a captain like Furrante. If you've evidence of his involvement, keep it close. We may be able to use it to our benefit later. Oh, and this here's a little something for you.
Bending forward briefly, the captain tugs a coin purse from beneath her breast, chucks into your open hand. Gain 2,500 copper. I'll go to Cookspur.
Find me when you've freed those slaves. I'll make it worth your while.
Nods ahead.
Captain?
Farewell. Ah, no, wait. Like my sword?
That I do, lovesome. A real powerful one you got there. Where in Aora did you happen to find it?
Got it from Isir the Baratheon, priest who killed Lucia Riven.
Think Ravan will be wanting it back then? I know I do.
She taps her chin in thought.
Hold on to that, lovesome. You've given me a thought as to how I might track the floating hangman. I'll tell you further when I know more myself.
About Furrante.
Got something for me, Dove?
She leans forward with interest, the corner of her lips curving wickedly.
I'm all ears.
Furrante asked me to search Neketaka for information on the floating hangman.
Neketaka? But why there, lovesome?
Aeldys crosses her arms beneath her breasts.
Well, go on then. I'm sure you've heard our saying. Share and share, as is the law of the coast.
After Lucia Rivan was slain by a Baratheon priest, she rose as a death guard.
Explains how she's captain of an undead crew. That also tells me, if she's a death guard, then there'll be something she's wanting most fierce. Something she may be willing to bargain for. This bit of knowledge is something I can assuredly work with. I always did like untangling the threads of history. It's like puzzling out an encoded treasure map. Only to reap these spoils, we've to uncover the mysteries of the past. Give me time, and I'll find the means to deal with Lucia. Then we'll be one fathom closer to commandeering the floating hangman.
Captain hands you a weighty sack of coins, at the same time signals a nearby sailor to bring her a series of nautical charts. Clearly she's eager to be in 1,500 copper. Discuss this another time.
As you wish, Dove. I am happily and wholeheartedly at your disposal. At least until I get bored.
Winks an icy blue eye. Farewell. So I was going to side with the Hawana. Now I'm not sure. Maybe this side of the Principe is not so bad. Well, there's the governor from the Valian Trading Company. Not Castro, the other woman. Yeah, I haven't decided yet who I will side with. Maybe I will stick with the Hawana. Okay, now we can leave. We have to go to, I think it's Sakuya it's called, and Cooksboro.
You must gather your party before... Ships do we have here? Takapna, Cooksboro Captain. Okay. Okay, we'll stop there. And in the next video we will land here. See what adventures await us.